Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Depends where you are. I wish you all a very, very, very 2022. I hope all your desires and your wishes will be fulfilled. I'm going to talk today about this famous Brazilian hair and Brazilian behind. I want us to understand something. I will start first with the Brazilian hair. As I said, I came from the Caribbean and I started my black journey, African journey, about 20 years ago, specific African journey. More and more, I'm learning more about my black race. If it now from motherland Africa, of the black among ourselves, even Afro-American blacks. You see, as a child, I was taught that a girl's beauty, a woman's beauty, is her fingernails, her teeth in her mouth, and her hair. They said the teeth present the smile of the body, the soul of the body that present the smile, and your teeth present your beauty, so they see it. The nails, they will say, it project how clean the girl is. So you could see on her nails if she take care of herself or not. And it have to be well kept. And the hair, they said, oh, that is the crown, that is the beauty. No matter how short or long, that project their beauty, it have to be well kept. So on the other side, they didn't say the body of the figure. For the figure, the body build, they say you can always fix that with clothes. You can always put on a type of cloth if you have bad shape or whatever. You can always fix that with the clothes you put on. The first impression is the smile, the hair, and your nails. So in the environment I come from, which also is close to Latin America and all of that, the Caribbean and all, I mix up all together. But over that side, let's put it that way, the hair is the beauty. So no one gives away their hair. If they get sick, you understand cancer of others dropping out of the hair is a different issue. But volunteer on their own, they do not give up the hair. What they does, they sell their hair. If they have financial problem, they could sell their hair for money. Of his debts they have to pay, of his house rent they have to pay, of his food they have to buy. They do not volunteer give out their hair. They sell the hair. They could give it out, for example, to help those organizations for cancer patients and things like that. But besides that, majority of them just sell the hair. And when they sell the hair, it's because they're in a misery. They need money. They need money one way or the other. That reason they are selling their hair. And I find so sad. That same hair they're selling because of one of other misery that they're in, that they need the money. That is the same hair you see the black people walking with on top of their own head. So they're even kind of misery of somebody else. And you know what I do not understand? The black race is the most, I think the race that prays the most. I do not know a race that prays more than the black race. I'm talking black race in general. Of they from the Caribbean, of they're from of the Afro-American, or from the homeland, the motherland. They praise the most. And I do not understand that there's a, I think there's the biggest consumer of all of these hair. And you know what I do not understand? I see it like they're telling God, you make a mistake. You give me the wrong hair. You didn't have to give me, call it to one famous famous pastor in America. He call it nappy hair. When I hear it, I got the shock that a black pastor is calling the black people here nappy here while he know it is meant as an insult. But you cannot expect nothing different. His own daughters is only walking with these type of hairs on their head. I do not understand these famous African pastors, the females them, they're walking with this hair on their head. I do not understand that example. But anyway, Brazilian hair. So on that side, they continue putting on these hair. They are not watching at the spiritual issue of it. No wonder they have all kind of headaches. They do not even know where the headaches is coming from. Then they have the Indians here. Also they put on the head. They do not know that these people even sacrifice their head to their gods. So all of these kind of misery, my people is walking with on the crown of their head, and then their life is going some kind of how, and they do not even know why and how the life is going the way it is going. Some go to bed with it, they wake up with it, so they cannot even recognize themselves with it, without it. That is a Brazilian here for you. Yes, God make a mistake. Go back as mostly what we does. They go, they fast, they pray and whatever. Ask them, ask God why you're having all of those headache and all of the mess in your life. He might reveal to you. Maybe, you never knows. Maybe it's what you're kind on the crown of your head. Wish you all the best. Then we coming about the Brazilian behind, the Brazilian butt, or however they call it. I think certain things is confused. If you watch at the original Brazilian people of their own, the original Indians, they are natives from the land. Most time they are very short in stature. Most time they are very short. That is the Indians from over that side. Then you have to see what kind of behind the original Brazilian carry. Pay attention to the original Brazilian, what kind of behind they carry. Then do not forget, Brazil is a colonized country. It was colonized by the Portuguese, mainly the Portuguese. And a lot of other Europeans start going there to live. Brazil is an agenda on its own. They was afraid that Brazil become like Haiti because they had so much of black people there. So much of black people. They was afraid they would rebel against them. So they even imported more Europeans in Brazil. Okay. Let's watch at these European and these Portuguese built. Yeah? Check out a European and Portuguese, which is also from Europe. Check out that behind. Check it out well. So start checking out the build of the original, the native Brazilians. Check out the build of the Europeans who came to Brazil to live. Check out their build. Check out their behind. And then they have all of these Africans who they had there as slave. Yeah? The Africans, they import them. So please tell me, this Brazilian butt of the Brazilian behind, which kind of behind, from which one of them is it? Is this Brazilian behind from the Indians, the native? Is that Brazilian behind from the Europeans who came there? Or is that Brazilian behind from who carry those type of behind? Please help me out, because do not forget, but Derek also was the one who come with cornrows. Do not forget, she also come with cornrows. I always mixing up the name. She also came with cornrows. Boderick. Okay. So there's Brazilian behind. I like to know who came with that one. I also like to know who came with the lips. So my dear, you see, We are given all kind of things, all kind of names. But the original owners from it never's been mentioned. Anyway, I'm going to keep it very short tonight. So this one is for me that I want you all to think when man is using names and when you also is following. When you also is following, what are you following? Yeah, what are you following? Anyway, please subscribe, put thumb up or thumb down. I need some more members there. So I need some more subscriptions. So please share it around and let me to know how you find it. I'm always waiting on reaction. I will react when I get reaction. So please check it out, listen to it well. If you do not understand it the first time, please try the second time and watch it complete. I will appreciate. As I said, have a happy New Year's, and I hope that everything go good as you desire for 2022. And have a pleasant day. Good night.